Go for it. Listen, the biggest problem that you have, the biggest thing that you have standing in your way is fear. It's true. It's the fear. Believe in yourself. Trust your gut. Run the numbers. If the numbers make sense, do it. Don't hold back. I don't want to say don't hold back. Just go for it. I mean, those who don't get anything in life don't get it because they don't take that chance and they don't go after it. Look, if you don't ask for what you want, you're not going to get it. So just do it. The thing that holds you back more than anything from achieving success is yourself.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Real Estate Pro Show. I'm your host, Erika, and today I'm excited to be chatting with Jason Gobeli. He's been making serious moves in real estate, and I have to say, it's, not how I expected, but it's, also very wonderful. Jason, it is awesome to have you on the show today.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks.
So let's dive on in. For our listeners who may not be familiar with your world, give us the rundown. How did you get started in real estate, and what was that journey like?
It's not just real estate, Erika, it's sales. Ever since I was 15 years old, I sold newspapers. When I was a newspaper boy, I was one of the top salesmen there. I sold cars. I was the number one closer for the number one Mitsubishi dealership in the United States. After that, I went to the furniture business. I helped open up 3 or 4 furniture stores. Then I broke out and I thought, I also sold insurance in there. Then I broke out and I thought, let's become a real estate investor. So I came in the business through the investor side. I started buying houses. I started flipping houses. I started doing creative financing. I ended up getting over 30 houses in 4 different states. I was on one of those late night infomercials that you see, and they actually hired me to be a speaker and trainer for them, for the International Association of Investors. So I traveled the United States giving real estate seminars, teaching people how to buy property with no money down, use creative financing, use other people's money, flip properties, things like this, how to stop auctions. And we did really well. We had quite a few properties and we were moving pretty strong. And I trained hundreds of people all over the country on how to do this. I don't know if some of you might know, but the market crashed. And when the market crashed, our hands were definitely in the cookie jar and we were overextended. So we ended up going bankrupt and we lost everything. Now, that didn't stop me from the real estate business. I went and got my license and I became a realtor. And then as soon as I could possibly, 2 years, I became a broker and opened up my own brokerage. And of course, I know a little bit of different ways to do things, and I do things a little differently than most people. So my brokerage was pretty successful and grew pretty well. When COVID happened, I started writing some books and went into a different direction. But I still have my brokerage. I still have my real estate. I still have things that I have investing, and I still do my investments and stuff like that. And I didn't tell you earlier in the interview, but I even also have a 3D printing business too, real estate business that I got started. So there's multiple business, multiple things, and it's all about doing the right thing for the right reasons and helping people.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Jason, I want to talk about your brokerage for a little bit. What would you say sets your brokerage apart from, all the rest?
Me, because I'm different. I'm not going to be your typical guy that you're going to get who's been in the real estate business and who's out there for a quick buck. And I help people. Now, a lot of investors think, like to do business with me, but some of them just don't like me because they always call. I always get calls pretty much every day of investors looking for pocket listings so that I can give them the deal before it hits the market, so that they can take advantage of it and get a good deal on the property. However, I'm a big believer in doing the right thing for the right reasons. And the right thing for the right reasons is that person that's losing their house, they really should get as much as they can for it. So what I do is I'll put it on the market. Now, contrary to what most people think, if you put it on the market and you put it on the market at a fair price, especially fixers, you're not going to get as much action. So what I do is I put it on the market. I list it way below market value. I schedule showings for one weekend, the first weekend coming up, and I'll get 100 people coming into that house. I'll get offers all over the place. But I'll end up getting way, way, way over asking every time, and I'll pretty much get top dollar. It's based off of this theory. I think you're going to like this theory. If you go to the local bar and you pull $100 bill out of your pocket and you say, on a busy night, well, you got to get some people there. You got to make sure there's people there. That's why we price it low. And you say, okay, I'm going to sell this $100 bill for $50. Who wants to give me $50? Everybody's going to raise their hand. Matter of fact, someone's going to shout, I'll give you 60. Someone's going to say, I'll give you 70. They're going to build that thing up and take that thing to $97, $98 every single night, maybe $99 every single night. But half the time, you're going to get somebody in there and they're going to think, well, I'm not going to let that son of a bitch beat me. And they're going to bid 105, 110. And we're going to get over asking for value for what it's worth by just putting it out there and letting competition happen. See, because what a property's worth is what someone's going to pay for it. It's not what an appraiser decides to put on it. It's not what I decide it is. It's what person's willing to pay for it. Well, I know for a fact, that every single investor out there pays more money when there's competition. And when I have these sales, I do a lot of these. They come to me. As a matter of fact, the investors that like me, if they got a property that they're into and they want to sell it, well, why not use me to do it? And I'll sell it for you and flip it so you don't have to do the work and still make the money. You see what I mean? You can still make money off the top without doing the work, But the thing of it is that they end up getting a good deal. The investor always gets a good deal. They're going to make money, and they're going to, in the long run, they'll make a few bucks. They're just not going to put their kid through college on the one deal. It's going to be fair. And then the seller, the poor person who's losing their house, or who couldn't afford to keep it up, or whatever, who needs to move fast, they're getting a good deal too, because they're getting out fast, they're getting cash, and they're really getting pretty much more than what it's worth because of the way that it's structured. And it's just the psychology of it all. It's the way the mind thinks. There'll be, when I have these sales, there'll be three types of people that come. There'll be the person that comes in and they'll complain about everything. They'll say, oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. You can't make no money at this. There's too many people here. Or this is wrong. Those people that are complaining, they're complaining and they're complaining loud because they're the buyers. They're the ones who are going to buy it and they want everybody to know what's wrong with it. There's going to be another person that's going to come. They're going to pull up and they're going to see all the people there and they're going to say, oh my God, there's too many people here. I'm not even going to bid. Well, they were never the buyer you want anyway. They were the person that wants to steal it. And then the third person that's going to come in is going to be absolutely in love with it. They're going to say, oh, this is great. I can do this and I can do that and I can do this. And they're going to just love the place. And those are the people who can't afford it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to want it, but they don't have the potential or the means to buy it. Anyway, I thought that was kind of an interesting story.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
It is. It is. You were talking about the psychology of sales, and for our listeners, can you kind of break down what that looks like when it comes to listing or pricing? Maybe it's not one size fits all, but maybe there's still some pointers or takeaways.
There's never one size fits all. I have another listing that I'm doing that's a buy and hold property. I mean, it's this place is up by Yosemite, which is a great place for AAR B&Bs. They got $71,000 off of that income off of that place last year. They're selling it for $699. Great opportunity for someone who wants to buy and hold. So you get those that come, but then you get the others that come that they just want to move fast. There's an issue or something that happens. So it depends on the person. I mean, the thing we want to do is do the right thing for the right reasons and help the person. And I told you earlier, I don't know if the viewers know, but I'm also an author. I've written several books, and that's what it's all about. I've created my own healing modalities, and you do the right thing for the right reasons and you help people. That's why we're in this business. We're in the real estate business to help solve problems and to help people, not to take advantage of people and make money. Because if we come across with that mindset, everything's perfect. The money will come. When you're doing the right thing for the right reasons, the money will come. If you're just taking advantage of people and trying to get the hottest deal or just hit somebody hard, like, oh man, look at the paycheck I got, the money will stop. It won't flow. Money flows. It's like a liquid. If I take $100 bill and I take $100 bill and I put it in my drawer, I drop it in my drawer, and I come back next year, the $100 bill is going to be there. It's the same $100 bill, but it's not the same $100 bill. It's not worth what it was last year. It's not going to be worth what it is next year. Money is not solid. Money's fluid. Money's like liquid. It flows. So the money will come. It'll flow and it goes to those who know how to use it and operate with it. So if you want to make money, then create win-win situations, and then it'll come to you. People will come to you. When you help people, then other people go, oh, this guy's straight. He's got integrity. You can trust him. This is the person you want to use. I mean, it's all the difference in the world. It's not like, I know some people in the area who do some stuff that's not fair. You'll make an offer on a deal, and then after you're in escrow, try to lower the price later, pretty much do it every time. Your reputation's ruined. A lot of people don't want to do business with them. I mean, they might have made a quick buck every now and then, but the self-sabotage, they're choking themselves by being greedy. If we do the right thing for the right reasons, it just flows. Everything happens. We help
Yeah.
us. That's
And
what
those relationships are so important as well to build in real estate. What has that looked like for you with building real estates or building those relationships and networking?
I get nothing but 5 stars. And the words that are used is creative, energetic, integrity. I love that word, integrity. I get these things, honest. Those are the kind of things that describe not, those are the kind of things that describe how I want to be described. What we all attain to be is a person of character. We all want to be a person of character. We want to do the right things for the right reasons. We want to feel good when we go to bed at night and be happy with who we are when we look in the mirror. Yeah. And the real estate business is a great business to do it because we really do help people. I mean, that's the most important decision people make in their lives. Most of the time is where they live, their surroundings. So, yeah.
Speaking of surroundings, when it comes to you building your network and growing in real estate and investing, what kind of network do you have? Who do you surround yourself with?
I pretty much, and I know that they say you are who you surround yourself with and who you're surrounded by. I mean, I got some good people that I work with, when it comes to like my title companies, my transaction coordinators, other investors and stuff. I mean, I got some great people that I work with. But the truth is I don't try to judge people. They say only hang out with the winners. I don't want to judge people because that's not where we're at. I want to try to help people. And it makes all the difference in the world when we try to do the right things for the right reasons and not even try, just do the right things for the right reason. It makes all the difference in the world when we learn how to communicate, help others, find those needs, and create win-win situations and solve problems. And that's what we do.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yeah. Speaking of solving problems, has there been a time in your real estate journey where a deal went sideways or you had to pivot? How did your approach come in with creating a win-win situation?
You know, some problems can be solved and some problems can't be solved. So sometimes the self-sabotage is beyond repair. So I don't want to mention any names, so I'll try to tell a scenario and a story. So a guy was losing his house. He came to me to help save his house. He wanted to be able to get something. So he hadn't paid his mortgage in almost 2 years. So I took on the thing and I started to do a short sale. Well, not only did I negotiate the sale of his house, but this guy I think he had like 8 or 9 liens on top of the house besides the mortgage. I mean, this guy didn't pay nothing. He didn't even pay attention. But I negotiated the short sale. I negotiated all of the liens down. I negotiated everything, and we had him set up. He still was afraid because he didn't want his kids to leave the school district. I got a buyer, and the buyer was willing to rent the house back to him for less than the mortgage he was paying, something that he could afford. So everything was set up. Everything was good to go. The buyer said, I just need you to give me the first month's rent. Well, right before the auction, instead of giving the guy the first month's rent, he decided to take a trip to Mexico with his family. Then he asked me, he goes, just give me the money for the first month's rent. And it was like, you're sabotaging yourself. And he did it. So I had to let it go. And I had to let the deal go because there was a lesson that he needed to learn. And I wasn't trying to be mean, but I had to let him learn what he needed to learn because otherwise he's going to continue to do this his whole life. You know, he had everything handed to him. Everything was negotiated. Everything was done. And he had the perfect out where he could stay in his house and not even lose his house. But he decided to take a trip to Mexico and go on vacation. So it's like you can only do the best you can. So you don't get them all. I mean, I got tons of winning situations, but we share that too because you can't hit them all. Everything doesn't always happen right. It doesn't mean, we don't always, but everything happens the way it's supposed to.
Mhm. Absolutely. When it comes to our listeners who are new to real estate, what kind of advice would you give them?
Go for it. Listen, the biggest problem that you have, the biggest thing that you have standing in your way is fear. It's true. It's the fear. Believe in yourself. Trust your gut. Run the numbers. If the numbers make sense, do it. Don't hold back. I don't want to say don't hold back. Just go for it. I mean, those who don't get anything in life don't get it because they don't take that chance and they don't go after it. Look, if you don't ask for what you want, you're not going to get it. So just do it. I have a book. It's actually a free book that you can get because I got a couple of books, but I got a free book that I give. You can get it at www.go-under.com/self-sabotage. The book's called Do You Sabotage Yourself Without Even Knowing It? Believe me, it happens. So go for it. It's a great book. It's more of a mindset book because I'm also a hypnotist and I do seminars and stuff like that. But it all blends together. That mindset is what's holding you back. The thing that holds you back more than anything from achieving success is yourself. As a matter of fact, if you want, contact me. That's go-under.com or Solid RE Solutions, solidresolutions.com. That's my real estate one. Hey, just contact me because one of my seminars could change your world. One of the seminars that we do could change your world. A matter of fact, We do a lot of seminars with real estate investors, because the biggest problem with real estate investors, not all of them, but a lot of them, is mindset. There's gold all over the place, and we miss the gold because we're just looking for different things, and it's just been given to us. We walk right by it, and it's nice to be able to have the eyes to see it, the ears to hear it, or just be able to feel the presence when it's near there. It's just a wonderful thing, and you can have it. You can do it. You can achieve much more than you believe. Our minds are so powerful, and we have so much potential that it's got to be tapped into. And
Yeah.
and here's the one other thing. I got to share this too. And when you do it now, because those who achieve things tomorrow only achieve things tomorrow by the actions that they put in today. So you got to do it now. If you want it tomorrow, I mean, what good is it to make a goals list if you're not putting in any footwork? It's crazy. You got to put in the footwork. Just do it. That's right.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. You talked about looking for gold earlier, and for you in the future, what would you say is the gold that you're looking for? What vision are you casting for the future that you're going after?
My future is my legacy, everything that I build. And it's not just, look, real estate's great. Don't get me wrong. I love real estate. It's a great vehicle to make money. It's a great vehicle to help other people. It's a great vehicle to help me feel good about myself for doing things. But it's more than just that. It's communication. It's developing those relationships. The people that I sell houses to, they send me people and they send people and I get referrals and they come back over and over and over again, especially the investors. They come back over and over and over again. And we build these long-term relationships because we do things the right way. And it's all goes down to one thing, communication and doing the right thing for the right reasons. You can get everything that you want in life by helping others get everything they want in life. Seriously. And those win-win situations, they're all over the place. That's the only situation that you want to get in, is a win-win situation. I mean, why screw somebody over? That's no good. That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel right. We help people. That's why we're in this business anyway. We help people. We solve their problems. We solve their needs, even if they don't know what the needs are. We find them, we discover them, we solve them, and we get solutions. And then when we get solutions and we help those people, we change lives. And it can be as simple as helping them with a sale on a house, help them get rid of one, helping them buy a house, helping them buy a fourplex, a units, whatever. Or it can be helping them change that mindset that's been blocking them their whole lives and keeping them from getting where they need to go. So many real estate investors kick themselves in the foot. Man, I wish I would have known this. I wish I would have known how to do this. I wish I would have done this, or back in the chance when I had the opportunity to, I could have, I should have. I don't want to be that guy. So, we don't want to put that in there. We just want to act, have faith, have trust, build that inside where we can have that courage to believe in ourselves, and then we can grow from there.
Absolutely. Man, you got me thinking about so many different things here, Jason. I love it. Before we wrap up, if someone wants to reach out, connect with you, whether, they're a home buyer or an investor, what's the best way for them to reach you?
Okay, if you want to reach out for me in order to get in the real estate business, find a home, get an investment or anything like that, my company is called Solid Real Estate Solutions. My website is Solid RE Solutions, or solidresolutions.com. So that's the way to do that. However, if it's more than that, if it's not just the place, if it's the thing that's really holding you back, the mindset, the stuff that keeps you from getting what you really want to get, how you keep shooting yourself in the foot all the time, then you might want to go to my other site. This involves all my seminars and all of my books and all my hypnosis. And that site is www.go-under.com. Not spelled out, the hyphen sign, go-under.com. And I'm a hypnotist. I'm a neurolinguistic programmer. I know a lot about neuroscience and advanced communication, and we can rewire those patterns that got you stuck. We can get that type of thinking that keeps you from sabotaging yourself over and over again so that you can reach the potential that you're supposed to reach and be who you're supposed to be. So yeah, I would, a matter of fact, that's more important than the deals. Because once you get the head right, the deals flow because money flows and it'll all flow to you when the headset's right. The headset's got to be right first. The fear has to go, and that mindset, faith, belief, strength, and the let go of that stuff from the past that drags you down. It's so, if you're in a deal and you're like trying to create a deal for somebody and trying to make something happen for somebody, and say you just got into a fight with the kids or the spouse right before you left the house, it screws up the mindset and the thinking's not there. So if we get centered and our heads right, everything else just kind of flows. It's like being on. It's like an athlete, and when they're in the game, then they're in the zone. And that's what we want. We want to get in the zone. And that comes in big, big when it comes into real estate and investing and things like that. You just want to be in the right mindset and in the zone so that you can make the right moves, see the opportunity when it's there, discover how to creatively do things where other people can't because you see what others don't see. And that way you can make all the difference in the world.
Yeah. Wow. I like I said just a few minutes ago, there, you have the gears turning to me because you shared so many, good thoughts today and things to think about, especially, related to mindset. And, it's so important that we have people in the real estate space doing things the right way, doing things with integrity. It's been awesome having you on the show, Jason.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. And for the viewers out there, thank you for listening and thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure. I'd like to get to know you better. I really would. So please reach out to me.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely reach out to Jason. And for our listeners, if you got value from this episode, make sure that you're subscribed to the Real Estate Pro Show. We've got more conversations coming up with pros like Jason who are building fantastic real estate businesses. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.